ChatGPT is popping up everywhere for everything, and apparently it can do special effects. So today we're going to be using ChatGPT to try and teach us how to do a few special effects. Let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so ChatGPT wants us to crumple up pieces of tissue paper. Now, it didn't specify to tear it up, so let's just crumple. Oh wait, it did say to tear it up. So tear it up and crumple. Crumple. Okay, this is starting to look really good. It didn't say what to do, it just said to tear them up and crumple. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is to use your liquid latex or white glue, which I'm not going to be using because please never use white glue on your skin, that's harmful. You're going to want to smooth out a little bit of it. Don't get on your pants, this stuff sucks to remove. Okay, so you're just going to want to put a little bit on and smooth it out. Okay, so now that that's there, it said to apply the pieces of tissue while it's still wet to it, like so. Okay, this is what it told me to do. Okay, so now we're going to let it sit. Okay, so next, now that it's pretty much dry, it wants us to use some face paint and add pink and red to create a color. I don't know how well this is going to turn out because this is AI writing it. How does this know what real burns actually look like? It doesn't. Okay, so next we are just going to apply this. It didn't say how much, how little, so we're just gonna go with what our brains think, which ChatGPT doesn't have one. Okay, so we're just gonna put this on here. It's turning colors, so I think that means it's good. Now time to move on to the next step. So now it wants us to make lines and dots and fake blood. Okay, so I don't know what color it said to make lines and dots with. So we're going to go with the most obvious the most obvious color. Gold! Oh wow, that just dug straight into there. Okay, so now we're going to be making lines and dots to make the burn look more realistic. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. This looks like a real burn. Okay, next step. We are going to use some fake blood. It didn't specify how much, so we're just going to put on some. Okay, yeah, that's looking like a burn. Let's see the next step. Okay, so the next step is to blend in the edges of the burn to make it look more realistic. Oh my goodness, this is the most realistic burn I've ever seen. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we're going to take my trusty dusty magic cup, and I'm going to do this until I find whatever I want. Since it's some of these are burns. It's burn. You know what? Do I have anything that's not subscribe and burn? Oh, I found it. Cut. Okay, so we're going to be asking ChatGPT to do a cut. Guys, I might die in this one. ChatGPT wants me to use scissors to create the cut. That sounds pretty dangerous. But let's do it for science. Okay, so step one is to grab some tissue, tear it, and roll it up. This is going to be the center of our cut. It doesn't say how tightly or how loosely, so this is what we got. Okay, so next we're going to take our latex and just get a little bit on good. We're going to, spread this out, and then we are going to take the rolled up tissue, and we're just going to stick it on there. Surprisingly, this time it actually said latex. Okay, so I know that this is gonna look awful anyway, so I'm going to make it easier, and I'm going to smooth down the edges of the latex just to give it, Oh crap. I don't know if you heard any of that. I forgot it wasn't on me. Rip. Okay, so if you didn't, I don't know if it hurt because, so I'm going to smooth this down. And it's not like I can retake that. I already have the latex in my skin. Math. Okay, so now we're going to let it dry, but we don't have enough patience for that. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, now that our latex is 100% dry, let's shape the cut. Okay, so next we're supposed to use scissors to create a slit in the cut. Okay, I chose my dullest scissors for this since I don't want to die. Okay, that's cutting. Okay, it's red because I dyed these scissors red by accident. So, that actually kind of looks a little decent, you know? Actually, it might turn around on this one. Okay, so next we are going to be using our red face paint on the inside of the cut to mimic an open wound. So let's get our red face paint out and just something. This is working. Actually, there's a blood red right there. I'm going to use that too. Just because I'm really hoping ChatGPT works. Okay, so next it wants us to add some brown and black to make it realistic. It doesn't say there, so I'm just gonna put it on my hand and draw a smiley face. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm going to just put it on the outside because that's what I think it means. Okay, yeah, that's working really well. Nice. Okay, so next it wants us to use blood to make it look brand new. Okay. Ta-da! Let's move on to the final one. So the last attempt was pretty insane. I mean, I get the general idea of the opened wound, but AI just didn't pull it off. It's not physically real, so I don't think it can really pull it off anyway. So next one is going to be pretty difficult. Wrinkly skin. Let's see what AI does, and let's see if it's going to be actually safe. Okay, so let me clip my tiny mic back onto my shirt. Okay, so first step, it wants us to tear pieces of tissue and fold it into irregular shapes. Okay, here's one shape. I'm just gonna turn this into whatever kind of shape that's called. I don't like geometry. Okay, so we got a few irregular shapes. Okay, so it wants us to apply some liquid latex onto the arm. Let's do that. Good. Okay, looks good. Next we're going to apply this. Oop, that's okay. Sure, why not? Let's just make a string. Because, I mean, this isn't going to look good anyway. Okay, there we go. It said to apply some, next step 3, apply some more liquid latex and cover it with another tissue layer. Oh geez, that is showing everywhere. Okay, looks very, realistic. Okay, so next we're just gonna, okay. This isn't part of the instructions. You're not supposed to get it stuck to your hands. Thanks a lot, AI. Now I don't know what to do about this. Well, I think this looks good. Okay, let's move on. So it wants us to apply a base color, but it doesn't show what. So let's make our own base color. This is going to turn out well. Okay, let's get some
lines to make it look darker and aged. Okay, now it wants us to make freckles. So, doop, 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 doop. Oh my goodness, this looks so amazing. So, and I decided let's have a little bit more fun. AI is going to tell us how to remove this.
Warning, please do not follow AI's instructions because it's not really good. I have a tutorial linked down below on how to safely remove latex from skin. Alright, please do not reattempt this at home because it is pain. Okay, so first it wants you to just start peeling it, which is generally the first step, but you usually want to use water first or something to make it easier to remove from the skin and not as painful.
Ow, ow. This hurts. This hurts. Okay, now it wants us to use water, which I will get because the cat's on it. Okay, so I'm going to use my water spray because that's IPA. I don't want. You don't spray alcohol on your skin because that's going to make it difficult to remove. So it wants us to spray water onto it. Well, it wants us to put water on our skin, but spray same thing. And it just wants us to rub that in. This is kind of helping get the bits off, I guess. Maybe a little bit. Again, please follow my tutorial on how to safely remove latex if you want to remove latex because this is not the way to go. You can't just put water on yourself and then start scrubbing. That's not how it works. And I still have this spot that won't go away. Great way.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. I'm so sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've had a lot of stuff going on. So, I'm posting these 3 videos. There's going to be one more video. And it's going to be funny. The life hacks about special effects might even be worse than these. I know, right? Anyway, so be sure to tune into the next video. I'll see you guys there. Bye!